This is the Echo Tips Podcast. We welcome you to episode number 57. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Our topic for this week is going to be using Cortana on your Amazon Echo. That's right. It might seem a little bizarre, but there's another virtual assistant you can interact with on your Echo from Microsoft. But before we get too deep into that, we're going to go to a brief little message about our podcast, and then I'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by the New Vision program at Goodwill. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission services help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Well, welcome back. So if you're new to this podcast, my name is David Ward. I'm an assistive technology instructor with the New Vision program at Goodwill, based here in Southwest Virginia. And today we're going to be talking about Cortana, using Cortana on your Amazon Echo, which is a little bit of a mind bender. So Cortana is like the A-Lady. She has a variety of she's a category of virtual assistants like Siri, or even the Google Home. You can speak to it, the Google Assistant, and get verbal responses and the like. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit today. But before we get too deep into that, it would be good for you to press the mute button on your Echo, and that way it shuts your ears off, and when I'm doing these practices, it won't be tripping your Echo up at home. So you'll notice on a typical cylinder Echo, there's some buttons on the top. You're looking for one with a silhouetted microphone on it. And when you press it, it'll make a thump sound, and the ring on the top will turn red. If it's an Echo with a screen on it, if the screen is facing you, what you do is along the top rim of the screen, you look for a button. It should be on the far left, and that will shut her ears off as well. So I'll give you a second to do that. And then we're going to show you how Cortana works. Okay, so let's give Cortana a try. Now, in case I didn't delineate that clearly, Apple's virtual assistant is Siri on the iPhone, and there's also a Apple HomePod, which is a device. There is also, of course, the Amazon, which we're very familiar, which, of course, is the A-Lady, right, on the Amazon Echo. And then lastly, Microsoft has their competing product called Cortana. And so those are different categories of virtual assistants. So we're going to try out the Microsoft one, which also works on the Echo once you've enabled it. All right, so, and I can't remember, you might have to link this to a Microsoft account, and so you might need to use the A-Lady app, basically. And I'm saying that because right now mine's listening. If I say her name, she'll trip up. Anyway, so let's give it a try and see how it works. Alexa, open Cortana.
It's Cortana. How can I help?
Tell me a joke.
What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. How can I help?
What's the weather report?
Right now, it's mostly sunny and 97. The forecast shows thunderstorms with a high of 97 and a low of 71. Also, there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 2:45 p.m. today.
Oh.
What else can I help you with?
That's a bummer. Stop.
Another time.
Okay, so now you have experienced Cortana. And I think you can connect her to some of the other services, like your calendar and different things like that. So you might find that kind of interesting. It's not going to hurt to have an extra mind, if you will, to ask questions of. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, that'll wrap things up for this episode. Next time, we're going to be talking about another classification of games or category, and that is choose your own adventure games. Kind of like the old books, choose your own adventure, right? Go to page this if you make this decision, if you go left or you go right. There's actually games on the Echo like that. So we're going to look at just a few in our next episode. But until then, it's time to turn the microphone back on, start practicing some of the many things that you've learned. And I'm David Ward for the New Vision program at Goodwill, signing off. And we thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. In conclusion, let me tell you a thing or two. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and it is also made possible in part by a grant from Community Foundation serving Western Virginia. And there's more. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. For more information, check out our website at goodwillvalleys.com/newvision, with no spaces. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission programs help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Thanks for listening.